I'm Ginger Geyer. This is my studio where I make things out of porcelain. Sometimes they don't look like porcelain, they look like something else, like that. Lemon meringue or cherry. Anyway, I made like, see the sporks are stuck in there. I made 8 of these and call them sharing pies or sharing slices. And now I've decided I need a baker's dozen. So we're back into the kitchen, so to speak, to make a few more. So I have some ideas. And over here, I start off always with the bag of clay. This is what porcelain looks like when you get it. It's a clay that's mixed up. It's not found in nature, but it's made by recipe, and it was a highly guarded recipe from ancient China. To cut off a chunk of it, use a wire tool or something like this. This is kind of fun. Yep. And then I plop that down and I roll it out. This is just like one of those cooking shows, you know, where parts are already done. And so here I've already got a slice rolled out with my great big rolling pin. And I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner, just like that. And this is literally the pie crust. It's fun doing different kinds of pie, and this one I think is going to be a chocolate meringue, because we don't have that yet. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of, they come out a lot bigger than they look, so I'm going to just start it off like that, rather small. And then let's see, I'm going to make the sides of it something like this. This is very imperfect, but this is how it's going to be. When you mix up clay with water, it's called slip, and that's like, it's almost like glue. And so I'm going to stick the fingers are the best tools usually. This doesn't, let's see, go around like that. I'm just going to pinch it off here at the end. And it's kind of like building a box. Now I need a piece for the, let's see, I'm making that even thicker because that's going to be the crust that kind of folds over, you know. Stick a little more slip on it and put it right here. Okay. Now then, this is the fun part. I'm going to have to trim this pie a little bit. But just do that with it. This is just like you're making a real pie, huh? See there? Squish, 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 squish. Something. Or you could use a fork to make little indentations in the crust like my grandmother used to do. Anyway, that's basically the shape of the pie. So now we have a nice hollow. And because it's going to get kind of heavy, I'm going to put a support in here. It needs to be the same height as the walls of the pie, which I got a little bit off there. So let's do this, something like that. There we go. So usually I let this sit up a little bit because this will get kind of flabby, and if I try to put the top of the pie on it now, it'll kind of slump inward, see? So I have to wait and let that get a little bit harder. But in the meantime, now I've got my basic structure going, I can start to detail it. This is going to be chocolate meringue, so it's got a crust at the bottom, right? With, so let's make it look like the crust goes all the way down to the bottom. Nice thick crust. This could be a chocolate crust, but I think it's going to be regular pie crust on this one. Okay. The best part is doing all these different textures. Now, just so if I get I'm going to poke holes in the bottom of it. These won't show because they'll be on a plate later, but the holes will help if there's a pocket of air trapped in there, which could make it blow up. So, okay, that didn't work right there on the side. Let's put that in a little bit more. Clay is so great, you can do just about anything with it. And porcelain's even, it's the best. It's the queen of clays because it's so picky. I'm gonna prop that up a little bit. Now, is that mile-high pie? Is that high enough for a meringue, or do I need to add a little more height to it? You know, some of those meringues in the good old coffee shops get way up like that. But it will be thicker when I put the top on.